Polydocs is smart documents for smart contracts. Decentralized ledgers give us a new way to manage digital assets. But most assets aren't simple. They're intellectual property rights, financial contracts, and communities that agree to certain rules. Tokens we buy and sell are pointers to these underlying instruments. Simply purchasing a token doesn't necessarily reflect acceptance of responsibilities. We created Polydocs to make it easy to set up, communicate, and accept those rights in a high-trust environment. A customer experience might start on OpenSea when considering the purchase of an NFT that token gates a community.
So here we see our signing slot that the other account listed and was priced at 0.02. So we saw that we were not able to buy it, so we go ahead and sign the docs for it. And this brings us to sign.polydocs. Here we see the terms and conditions that are relevant to this contract. We highlight the terms. That is,
the description of the NFT links to the gasless protocol signing app signed at Polydocs.xyz. The app shows the agreement that goes with joining this community. As part of the metadata of the contract, the site gets customized with banner, text, and styling that increases the trust and association with the brand. The customer reviews the agreement and clicks Sign. This generates a signed meta transaction that costs no gas, but is cryptographically verified all the way to writing on Polygon blockchain to prevent any forgery. The contract itself has an additional requirement that the recipient of a transfer have accepted the terms of the contract. That way, tokens are purchased in the context of having agreed to the responsibilities that go with them. But all that is transparent to the customer.
So now since the signature has been recorded, we can go ahead and buy this. Awesome. We just saw that using Polydocs, we were able to sign a contract, sign a template, and we're able to buy this NFT. And this applies to any NFT that uses Polydocs.
People wanting to create their Polydocs contracts can start their journey on Polydocs.xyz, where we created a dapp hosted on Spheron. Get to our Polydocs application, admin.polydocs.xyz. I can connect to MetaMask. For brands looking to distribute contracts, we made the first version of Polydocs Administrative Control Panel. Manage your contracts that can be on mainnet or testnet. All operations are gasless. We relay through AWS Lambdas on the back end. Create a new contract with URI-based metadata that will inform the Polygon signing app, including setting thumbnail, cover, and even the backdrop behind the signed document. These file-based transactions deploy the new UCAN system from Protocol Labs. That way the experience is simultaneously gasless, secure, and very fast for the customer working with it. Contract templates are easily reviewable from this dapp. As part of the project, we create a repository of known contracts to start the process of building trust in them. This will lead to certain boilerplate contracts gaining more trust and use in common transactions, increasing the trustworthiness of these often complex transfers. And if you want to start with your own, just start with any template. We are grateful to the sponsors. Polydocs uses AWS to enable gasless meta transactions. AWS Lambdas relay signing requests to allow cryptographically secure records of signings without ever requiring the signer to hold native token. Polydocs also allows the deployment of custom contracts and verification of those contract source code via hardhat Polygon scan verification. Make this work, we create a Lambda layer for deploying hardhat, available to all on GitHub. As a final touch, we use Amazon QLDB Quantum Ledger Database for the private data store so that everything can use immutable ledger technology. Protocol Labs NFT.storage UCAN tokens significantly change the user experience at working with IPFS. Now, we don't have to choose between decentralized uploads and security. We keep the API token in AWS and distribute UCAN tokens on demand for direct client upload. We even create an NPM library just to make working with this new feature easier. Spheron's unique hosting system lets deploy not one, not two, but 3 dapps to mount on IPFS and be available over our polydocs.xyz domain. We could not have made this front-end experience without them. We thank our hosts and fellow hackers. Akshay, Drew, and I learned a ton about how great the experience of Web3 can be and how we can protect ourselves and each other. We can't wait to see what's next.